Yeah, I'm recording the video. Yeah, I gotta record my phone calls. Yeah. Yeah, I hadn't been able to go to the family court or any of that stuff. Yeah, I called on the phone. They said I don't have to go. Uh-huh. Okay, you have the same information. Yeah, you saw the video? Okay. Yeah, they said the person that says that she's the mom. Yeah. Because yeah, they have the same information. Different people was using the name April Williams. And they was using the same name with the same birth certificate. Yeah, with the same birth date of April 30th, 1986. Yeah, yeah, the three children. Yeah, August 31st, 2004. The person that said she was the mom of the child used the same name, April Williams, and she used the same birth date, April 30th, 1986, and she used the same social security number as the same April Williams identity that it says on the marriage license of April 30th, 2004. Yeah, if the same name was used as the person that said they were the mom of the children that were born August 31st, 2004, July 18th, 2006, and October 6th, 2008. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure whose idea it was to do any of those types of practices or plannings or something. I don't know. Well, you know, they say that different people tried to have different churches or different religions. And some of the people called it spirituality, and then they tried to do sex stuff with it, or sex and pregnancy and stuff. And then after they had all these sex, and then people got pregnant, they was trying to argue about abortion. Yeah, I saw it was stuff like that on the news. They say that this stuff happened because they was having sex. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, one of the girls that said that her name was April Williams, or she said she was my wife. Well, she was using the same. Yeah, she was using the same. Yeah, when they said they was April Williams, like one way or the other, they was saying they was April Williams because they was using the same birth certificate with April 30th, 1986. Or they was using the same social security number. Or they was using the same marriage license with the date of April 30th, 2004. And they was claiming to be the mom of those birth certificates from August 31st, 2004, or July 18th, 2006, or October 6th, 2008. So they were saying it like they was trying to make it seem like they was the same person, but it seemed like they different people. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Some of the girls said they believe in Islam a certain type of way. When one person is the husband, they said that one of the girls that was saying that their name was April Williams, what she did was not Islam because she tried to have sex with other people, whether they was girls or boys or whatever sexuality that they was. And since she did that, it's like bad stuff happened or whatever because that, it's like, it was like, that's not Islam. Islam is not about having more than one husband. That's the way I was taught. Islam is not about having sex with more than one husband, or if you called it something different. Okay, they said, if a person has a penis and a birth certificate, or when they was born, they said you are a male and you have a penis made on you, like not made on you, but you was born as a male or a man or a boy or a guy, and you get married. It was like a lot of girls say that they believe in Islam. Yes. So they say that when yeah, they say if different girls were saying that their name was April Williams, it was like the way that they told me about what they think, and it was just what they told me about what they think. And I'm not sure what their name is, because if different people, if they was all using the same name, April Williams, I'm not sure what their birth certificate say. It's not my fault if I'm stupid and I don't know. Okay, you understand? Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay. Well, it's like, if my wife said she believes in Islam and she shared me with other girls and she let them use her husband, if that's what I am, and if I was being used, and if my wife said yes and she wanted other girls using me, and she said it was Islam, and that the other girls were saying that they was April Williams and saying that they was my wife because of the type of Islam they believed in, it was like the other man is the problem, because a girl smelled like she had sex with another man, and she said that she had sex with other people and stuff like that. It was like, that is not Islam. So it was like, it's not my fault and it's not my wife's fault if a girl had sex with another man, or a person had sex with another man and smelled like another man and got kicked out of Islam, or got kicked out of the church, or got kicked out of the loop, or got kicked out of my marriage because she went somewhere with somebody else and was smelling like them, because that's not the way Islam works. If a group of girls said that their name was April Williams, and if my wife was trying to help other girls, whoever the other man is, he was supposed to tell the girl, no, he don't want to ruin my marriage, because if those girls said that it was Islam, once you smell his smell on her, and once you see that he had sex with her, I don't know why he would have ruined that girl's life. And I don't know why he would have ruined her chance at being married. And I don't know why he would have ruined his chance at being saved, if that's what it's called, or being not guilty, because I don't know why. And it was like, they think one of the girls got mad because she went and had sex with somebody else. And I said, no, and stuff like that. And they think the man that she was with got mad because it was like the man wanted to have sex with other men or other people with penises and stuff like that, or different genders and stuff like that. And it was like she wanted to do what he wanted to do. And like she was trying to have a different kind of Islam. It wasn't the right kind of Islam. It was like, you know, it was like the girls was doing the right kind of Islam because they said it's not supposed to be another man. It was like they were like if me, Brandy, yeah, with the birth certificate it said March 4th, 1984. It's like if I was having sex with a girl, and if she was saying her name was April Williams and saying that she was the same birth certificate, April 30th, 2004, it was like the only way for another man to have had sex with her is if another man did something wrong. Because if another man did not have sex with her, then it would be no problem. It's because of other men that tried to have sex with somebody that said their name was April Williams, that said that she was born April 30th, 1986, and it was using the same name on the marriage site. It was like, whoever the other man is, they tried to, because it was like, she wouldn't smell like the other man unless the other man had tried to have sex with her, or unless he did have sex with her. And he can't get mad because I don't like his smell, and I don't like the smell of his sex, and I don't like the way it smells when that nasty man have sex with people. It smells awful. No, I'm not blaming the girl for smelling that way, because in order for her to smell that way, her family and everybody and that man would have to know she didn't smell like that until some other man did something to her. Mm-hmm. So like Islam is not the problem. It's the people that had a problem with Islam that is the problem. Because when Islam said her body, her choice, and if a lady, a woman, a girl, you know, whatever she identifies herself as long as it's age appropriate, chooses to say one penis, one husband, one. When a girl or different people decided to go to other people and they had sex with other men, or they had sex with other penises and stuff like that, it was like, I said, nope, you chose the other penis or you did that other stuff. It was like the only way that they can say that they didn't do it, they would have to tell and say that the other person sexually abused them, or somebody else made them do something. And, you know, I'm not telling them to say it if it's not true. I'm saying that if somebody actually sexually abused you or forced you to do it, you're supposed to tell the truth about it. Because, yeah, some of the people said when they was using them birth certificates and social security cards that it might be a federal court case. Exactly. And you wouldn't want to go to jail for perjury, because if they told you to go to court, because some of the people said that they need some of these videos for court. So if they told me to go to court, or if they told you to go to court, or if they told somebody to go to court, you wouldn't want to go to jail for perjury. So they was like, I'm not snitching when I'm telling the truth, because it was like, in order to tell the truth, you have to tell. So if people was having sex, or they told me they was having sex, I have to tell that people said they was having sex, or they told me they was having sex. If more than one person was using the name April Williams in the same birth certificate that said April 30th, 1986, and the same social security number for the same marriage license that said April 30th, 2004, and they claim to be the same person as the mom of the children born August 31st, 2004, July 18th, 2006, and October 6th, 2008, I have to tell the truth, because they say if it ends up being a trial at a federal court about all of this stuff, you can go to jail. Anybody could go to jail for perjury if you didn't tell the truth. So it's not snitching, it's telling the truth. Because if my wife told me to be here when she gets back, I would have to make sure that I told the truth, because just because somebody said their name was April Williams or wanted to have sex with a girl named April Williams and they had did something or whatever with her, it's like, it's not my fault. I never told anyone named April Williams to have sex with anyone. And I never told anybody to have sex with anyone named April Williams ever. So whether it was sexual abuse or forced or molestation or whatever it was called, or if it was some kind of federal crime or felony or something that they did, it's not my fault. Okay, so you have the same information. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I made a lot of videos. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they said one of the people. They said they think the man and the women it was doing. They said both of them seemed like they on drugs. And yeah, they said something about hold on, I'm not sure, but it was like you can tell who they is because it was like they tried to say, oh, well, since you won't do what they want you to do, then you can't have sex with her no more. They tried to act like they was trying to treat April Williams and the name and the birthday and all of his children like they was property, or that if I didn't have sex with them, or, and I don't even know who they are because, it's weird, Then they was like, well, then you can't have sex with them. And it's like, if you're saying that a person is your property, then it's something that you did. If you're saying that you can't have sex with them or something, that's something that you said. I mean, it's not my fault. So it's like if a person was being used as property or as some kind of sex slave or sex worker or something, it's like then he or she or whatever they identify themselves as would have to tell, the same way I'm making these videos public, yeah, it's being recorded. It was like, you could just tell that, hey, someone was trying to make people into sex slaves and was talking about that they were their property and stuff like that. And they was acting like they owned the people and stuff. And some of them got mad because I didn't want to have sex with them. I'm not sure what their names are. Yeah, they would say like with the church, like somebody tried to act like the children that they said were my children were their children, or the girl that said that she was my wife, they wanted to act like she was their wife. So I'm like, if you say they're your children, or you're the baby mama, or you're the baby daddy of the children, I'm not trying to steal your children from you if you are the baby mama. And I'm not trying to steal your children from you if you are the baby daddy. And if you said those girls were your girlfriend, then I'm not trying to take your girlfriend. And if you said those girls are your wife, then I'm not trying to take your wife. And if you said I had to have sex with you in order to have sex with them, then I guess I just won't be having sex with them or anyone. It does sound like the stuff that they were doing or that they said about those situations was someone else's idea. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They said that somebody tried to be a preacher or a pastor, and someone tried to be a father and a mother or a king or a queen. and they wanted to say that it was their world and stuff like that, and that they tried to say that they wanted me having sex with different people and stuff like that. And a lot of people told me, just say no. So I say no. Yeah, some of those people said that they were famous and stuff, and they was trying to be rappers and singers. Something about a trap and stuff. They did. They took me to a trap house in Atlanta, and then I heard them on the phone. They said that they took me to a trap house in Atlanta and was asking me to pay rent because I'm so stupid. The house that I was in, they said it was an abandoned house that a pimp had broke into, and that the girls that was at the house was actually what do you call it, sex slaves, or they was prostitutes or something like that, and then he was asking me to pay rent and stuff. And then the first month when I found out that, wait a minute, they said that they not supposed to be in that house, that's when I left Atlanta and came to Macon, Georgia. Mm. Yeah, when I went, because I went to Georgia on the Greyhound bus station from Alabama, and when I got to Georgia, one of those people, that be outside the Greyhound bus station in a taxi cab, they was like, "Oh, you looking for somewhere to stay?" They took me to a trap house. Yeah, they took advantage of me being stupid and slow. Probably, maybe because I'm from Alabama or something like that. They called me dumb. They was like, "I'm so dumb." That type of stuff. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure because it was people talking about going to Atlanta and being rappers, and they said some girl named Stacy kept asking one of those girls named April Williams to go to Atlanta, and I'm not sure what happened, but it was like some of those girls, whether they said their name was April Williams or not, it was like some of those girls had decided that they wanted to be porn stars or rappers or singers or something like that. It was talking about somebody named John or Mark, and it was talking about, he was saying that they breasts weren't big enough for that. They was taking pictures of the children in their panties, talking about in their panties, in their panties, in their panties, in their panties, or something about Miami and Miami and Miami. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. And I never took any of those girls to Florida or Miami, and I never, did any of that stuff. Nah. And then it was like, yeah, they said that, they said that some of the girls, like, when they said that they titties or they breasts weren't big enough, they were like, some disrespectful man or some person made them girls feel bad about themselves because some dude, whether he called himself a doctor or a TJ or John or Mark, or I don't know if he called himself Andre or Dre or something like that, had girls getting breast implants or whatever because he said they boobs or they titties weren't big enough, and they was making porn videos and stuff. Those sex videos. And if the person was not their wife, and they didn't have a marriage license, and their story was nothing like mine. Mm. It is crazy because it's like the only girl that you ever saw me in a video with, a person saying that they was a girl, saying that they was my wife, is a person that said their name was April Williams, a person that used the same social security number, a person that used the same birth certificate with the day of April 30th of 1986 as the birthday, and a person that, it was like, it's not my fault if it seemed like, or if it was different people. I was being molested and sexually abused and too stupid to know, if one of the girls had went and had sex with another dude and went outside of Islam, if that's what they were calling their religion, because, if it's her body and her choice, if she said her religion is Islam, I'm not supposed to be abusive to her religion if she's my wife. Why would I would never judge her for being Islam. So they said it's some other man's mess that he made.